I'm meteorologist Austin Cheney here in the 13 WMAZ Weather Center. We had round one of the rain and storms move through this morning, and luckily nothing was really severe with that. Now we're watching round two as it begins to move in from Alabama, and there are a good number of severe weather warnings associated with that batch of storms. Let's go ahead and get into it. For now, just rain over downtown Macon, 65 degrees out there. We have that strong southerly breeze gusting to 22 miles an hour, helping to bring in some more of that warm, moist, unstable air. Here's the radar for central Georgia. So again, there's no active warnings over our area as of 6:30 tonight, but those yellow shaded counties, which does include Upson there, Butler and Taylor County, Macon County, Crisp and Dooley counties are all under a severe thunderstorm watch, and that goes until 10 p.m. this evening, and there's the chance that that does get expanded further off towards the east. As far as storms in our area right now, the heaviest rain that we're tracking is ongoing through parts of Macon and Dooley County. If you're driving along I-75 right now, it's probably not fun, but this isn't severe. It's just heavy rain and a lot of lightning. In fact, in this view alone, we've seen 113 lightning strikes just within the last 15 minutes. So if you hear that thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning, and make sure that you get inside and don't run any risk of getting struck out there. Now that's not severe. What is severe is a lot of these thunderstorms ongoing out to our west. So all those yellow polygons indicate severe thunderstorm warnings, and that broken area of storms is going to push through our area later on this evening. But here's the one piece of good news, and this is important to point out. The atmosphere over there in Alabama is much more unstable than what we have in central Georgia, meaning the atmosphere to our west is more favorable for severe weather. So this should weaken somewhat as it moves into our area, but we're still going to have at least an isolated severe weather risk for the next couple of hours. So here's your forecast hour by hour. We have that heavy rain moving in and really covering up our southern counties right now. And as we advance the clock towards 7 and 8 in the evening, this is when that line of strong thunderstorms is going to start to move in. So the cells will be scattered about across central Georgia. It'll be a broken line of storms, but some of them may be capable of 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, some small hail, and the possibility of a brief spin-up tornado. By 9 and 10 p.m. tonight, we're still looking at a couple isolated storms out there, but with the loss of daytime heating and the fact that our atmosphere is already more stable than what we're seeing to the west, we should see a weakening trend in the storms by that point. Let's go ahead and look ahead to your Sunday forecast. And Sunday is looking to be a much better day than today. We'll start out with lots of sunshine, and we're going to keep that sunshine going for us all day long. And temperatures tomorrow are actually going to be warmer than today, so there's not a lot of cold air behind that cold front. As far as our severe weather chances go for the rest of tonight, we're still split between the level 1 and level 2 risk. I don't want to get too caught up in exactly what the categories are and if this is a downgrade from earlier. Bottom line, no, we still have that isolated severe weather threat as we go through the next several hours. Main threats for tonight, heavy rainfall by far is the biggest threat. We've seen that pretty much all day, and we'll continue to see that this evening. Again, a couple storms could produce some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and we still have a small chance of a spin-up tornado as we go through between now and about 10 p.m. tonight. So I'll be here in the Weather Center. Of course, if we have a severe thunderstorm warning, we'll let you know on Facebook Live. If we have a tornado warning, we'll break into your programming as long as that's in effect. Luckily, once we get past today's storms, it's smooth sailing ahead between now and Wednesday with lots of sunshine and high temperatures returning to the 80s.